All right, guys. It's going to be a banger. Banger episode. Realistic Cubs franchise coming off the Game 3 victory. That was quite scary, if I'm being honest with you. I was nervous the entire time. I was extremely nervous. But we got it done! And that is what matters. And now we're going to do our own version. 1 year in the future, 2026. Coming off a win on opening day. That was a crazy game, too, if you guys missed the last episode. Absolutely electric. Absolutely electric. It was incredible. I got to move chat real quick. Put it up there. Otherwise, I think we're chilling here. Everything look good, sound good? Everything look good, sound good on Twitch, on YouTube? Everything look good, sound good on TikTok, Twitch? I think we should be good to go. Should be. All good on YouTube. W Shadow Gengar. What's up, man? Let's run it. Let's run it. Once I can get you guys some free volume real quick. I assume you guys want some free volume. W free volume. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, win on opening day in 12 innings. Pretty crazy. I did want to make one change to the rotation. We did decide during that game we want Palencia to be our closer. So that's what we're going to do. Brad Keller was not elite, but he was not bad. Caleb Ferguson was bad, which scared me quite a bit. We'll see how that goes. But I think we are good to do the custom game entry. What leverage do we want to jump in on? I'm feeling like a low to medium action here. Like a play 122, sim 40. Or maybe we play 96, sim 66. Let's do that. Let's do exactly medium. Maybe a little over. Because then there's more simming. We're going to do that. Do we want player highlight moments? No hitters are continuing a hit streak. Ooh, I'm down for that, actually. Let's do that. Play every game. We will not get anywhere in this if I play every game. All right, let's go to the end of the month, see where it puts us in. You can auto fix AAA. All right. Ooh, the Padres were the ones that got Dustin May. We're jumping in the first inning here of game 2. How about it? Bases loaded, 2 down for Carson Kelly. Why is that, Imad? I don't feel like I need to. I feel like that's not necessary at all. All right, Carson Kelly leading it off. Well, not really. Leading it off for us. Dustin May on the mound, in trouble. Can Kelly make him pay? Bases loaded, 2 down. Pitch from May, misses high, 1-0. Come on, Carson. Single here would score PCA most likely. The 1-0. Everyone watching on TikTok, how is the scoreboard better? The scoreboard should be better because I'm using a different scene tonight. You funny, bro. What's going on, man? I'm doing great. How are you? I'm mad. Why do you think it needs to be pushed? Kelly! Rip deep left field! And it's a grand slam to start the stream! And shocking, I mean, Dustin May is giving up tanks, but this time in a Padres uniform. Carson Kelly's first bomb of the year puts us up big in the first inning of game 2 of the season. 5-2 now. Carson Kelly. Oh, that was electric. What a way to start the night, man. And we're using timing hitting, so it's all based on attributes too. We're kind of nerfing me because I'm not allowed to use zone in this. That was electric. The count is a little off. Ooh, okay. Well, I don't want that. Let's adjust things a little bit, huh? How about that? That should be better, I think. Cousin. And Cousin's going to fly out to right. Hey, good first inning. I see everything good. Yeah, I'm more just talking about TikTok in this situation. We should be good now. I just like to only enter in the 6th to 9th inning. Well, this is a stream franchise, which means it's going to go on for a while. And it's not a bad thing to jump in big moments, you know? Dude, this is an offensive game. Oh, my God. Can't see the pitcher or batter's name. That's fine. Or do we want that? Am I getting the new Battlefield? Probably not. All right, Michael Bush versus JP Sears here. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, do you guys want to see the batter, or can you kind of tell based on the view? All right, there we go. 1-1. Wait, what, Patrick? Hi, Yoda. How are you? I like the view now. So you don't want me to show the batter or pitcher at the top of the strike zone? Or the scoreboard, I mean. I don't feel like it's necessary, right? I feel like it shouldn't be necessary, at least. We're chilling? All right. Oh, yeah, I know, Yoda. I was just kind of asking into the abyss. All right, Nico Horner to the plate. Runner on first, 1 down. We are down 1. So apparently Cade Horton got lit up a little bit. Is there really only 2 of us in the stream? Wait, what are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? By the way, guys, if you're watching on Twitch, if you are here and you're lurking, let me see who's lurking, man. Type a 1 in the chat. Wow, they got the double play there. Who's lurking tonight? Cubs hung in there. I know. Oh, I love that. I love seeing you guys in there. It's good to see you. Feel free to lurk. You know, just type a message every now and then. Let us know you're here. It does help out because apparently there's rumors that Twitch isn't counting the lurkers. And I don't even want to mess with that. So, you guys feel free to type something every now and then, or just put like an emote or something. Keep you active. I would appreciate it. I appreciate that, Joe. That means a lot, man. Thank you. Come on, Strom. Bush gloves it. And he gets the out at second, and that's the inning. Big out from Strom. Typing, that's fine, man. That's fine. Think they'll tie the series? I hope they do. Ooh, nice, Yoda. Which one did you get? All right, bottom of the 8th. They go to Mason Miller in the bottom of the 8th. Well, damn, Green, because I'm a Cubs fan, so... All right, the 0-1 hap. Miller did blow the save in game 1. Granted, it was in the 12th inning. It was kind of weird. Ooh. That was fast. Oh, yeah, Yoda. A lot of people get those. Ew! Changeup's not fair, bro. That changeup's just not fair. I refuse to believe that is fair. Won't lose sleep over you? Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, man. You have a good day. Kelly deep right. Okay, maybe not that deep. Turns out we did not hit Mason Miller's fastball very hard. Nice, Yoda. Yeah, Mason Miller is not fair. He is gross. Come on, cousin. On base. Oh, foul tip. I think I was early. Just a little bit. The 1-1 from Miller. Change up. He hung it. We did not punish him for it. Way out in front. It's going to be 1-2. Pitch to cousin. And he's going to fight off a slider that was middle. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ew. Ew. And that's the end of the 8th. All right, we go to the bottom of the 9th. Down 1. Can you tell what the pitch is? It's very hard on this view. I'll be real. Matt Shaw leads it off. And Shaw's 2 for 3 on the day, which is very nice to see. We might have to pinch hit for Bush, low-key. Or we let Bush hit, considering it's the beginning of the year and we said that he was going to be a full-time first baseman. What's up, Stunna? How are you, man? That is filthy. Matt Shaw strikes out. Bush does have a home run on the day. Do we overthink or do we let our guy play? Not like Dylan Moore is much better. We're going to let Bush hit. 1 for 4 of the bomb on the game. And that one's going to be pop foul. Yes, I know. It was a hittable off-speed pitch. Thank you. Ew. Yo, Morihone is looking gross. He is looking disgusting. Cutter misses low. 1-2 count. And there's the slider. 2 down. Padres bullpen is looking like the Padres bullpen tonight. MZ Fizz. Appreciate the follow. Come on, baby. How are you tonight, Stunna? The 0-1 to Nico. And he's going to ground it. Play is made at first. And that is the game. Chat, we are 1-1 to start the year. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Aaron Savali actually got the loss. What happened to Cade? Cade gave up 7, but only 2 earned in 1 2/3 inning. Brutal. Yep. RIP the undefeated season. Why, Ricky? All right. Let's go. Let's go there. I just added a new 99 Felix Bautista. Why does that make you sad? All right. Another big moment here. This time it's in the 8th. 1-run game. Luke Little on the mound in trouble. See what we can do here. He's going to be mean. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gavin Sheets to the plate. Luke Little on the mound. Runners on second and first. 2 down in a 1-run ball game. Can we trust Little to get out of this? 98 at the top of the zone. Misses. And we're going right back to the top of the zone here. And that is hit deep right center field. PCA in pursuit. And he's going to get there to end the inning. Luke Little gets out of it. And it was only a little bit scary. Just a little bit. And we go to the 9th. It's going to be Palencia trying to get the save. Aggie Rosario leads it off for the Padres. And Palencia falls behind 1-0 on the first pitch. Not ideal. We would like our closer to get ahead in the count, please. But instead, it's 100 at the top of the zone, and it's 2-0. Now we kind of got to lace one in there for Rosario. 102 misses. That's at the top of the zone, Blue. We need that. We need that call. There we go. Valencia finds it, makes it 3-1. 3-1 splitter would be diabolical if it works. That hung, but Tucker is going to be there. One down. And now it's Jackson Merrill. Palencia 2 outs away from getting his first save of the year. And it's 102 at the top of the zone for strike one. Dude, I love seeing Palencia throwing this hard in the game. That makes me happy, man. 101 swing and a miss. Y'all got Mason Miller. Well, we got Daniel Palencia. What's good? Slider got him swinging. 2 down. And it's Luis Campusano. Palencia. The pitch. Sinker in there for a strike. 0-1. And the fastball jam shot down the right field line. Nico in pursuit. He's going to get there. Cubs win. And have taken 2 of 3 from the Padres. Shota with a quality start. Dansby hits a home run. And Palencia gets a save. Things you'll love to see. And we took the Padres series. Love that. All right, Boyd in Seattle and then Tyone. We get a win on Boyd's day. The Rangers just traded for Simeon Woods Richardson. Evan Carter for it? Really? I don't know about that one. Wow. Tyone start. We lost 9-0. That's crazy. All right, so we're 3-2 through March. Get some organizational updates. Keegan Thompson doing great so far in AAA. Ethan Hearn was called up to double play. Pedro Ramirez to triple. Brett Bateman to triple. Andy Garriola to triple. Tyler Schaffer to double. Just a lot of moves here. Ed Howard is now in AAA, apparently. They just had to fill rosters. It shouldn't have affected my major league roster, though, which is good. How did Ben Brown do in his first start? 5 innings, 8 Ks, like that. Wiggins is not in the rotate. Okay, we gotta make sure our guys are playing, man. In AA, obviously Ethan Conrad needs to play. AAA. Yeah, this is fine. As long as Triantos, Casey are both playing, we're good. And Jonathan Long, I guess. And then rotation. I need Wiggins to be a starter. At this point, do we believe in Killian or Birdsell more? I believe Birdsell. Wiggins needs to start. That's the thing. He has to start. And I'm down for Almonte to close. I'd like Porter Hodge too, but he's been bad. Okay, as long as Jackson Wiggins is a starter now, I'm happy. And then in AA, do we care about anybody here? Not particularly. They have no pitching. We're a little weak on pitching in the organization. I didn't really take the draft process too seriously in year one. We were just simming it. All right, Justin Steele versus Logan Gilbert in the rubber match against the Mariners, and we are jumping in. 1-run game, we are up, but Harry Ford on second is the tying run here. Luke Little on the mound again. The Devil's bleeding crown. All right, Wilmer Flores into the box. Luke Little. We need to trust you. Do we trust Luke Little, chat? Is he trustable? I don't know. Falling behind 2-0 to Wilmer Flores. Not a great start. Make it 3-0. Julio coming up. Brad Keller has already pitched. Come on, Luke. All right, there we go. Backdoor sweeper completely misses. 2 on 1 down for Julio Rodriguez. I don't trust. I don't trust. Come on, Luke. There we go. 97. That fastball had some zip to it. And then, dude, he can't find the zone. Trade for Aroldis? Why? Fastball in there, 2-2. And the pitch from Little. Max effort. Fouled away by Rodriguez. All right, well, it is April, so Julio shouldn't be good yet. We have to wait till the second half for that to happen. Come on. The 2-2 from Little. Fouled away again at 98. I'm just on Xbox emoji. Dude, Julio, stop. 9th pitch into the AB from Little. He is starting to find it. I'd love to one day, Noah. Pitch. Ah, it's a good splitter. 11th pitch of the AB from Little. The 2-2. Fouled away again. Yes, we started in 2026 for this one. We go to the sweeper. Fouled away again, dude. Julio's being so annoying here. The 2-2. Oh my God. Grounded. Bush to Swanson. Little gets out of it. No, he doesn't. Julio beats him to the base. Wow. And now we have to face JP Crawford. Little does get ahead with a strike. 0-1. We go to the sweeper, which misses just outside. Valencia should be ready for the 3-hitter if it comes to that. Fastball at the knees. 1-2. And Little sets. The pitch to Crawford. Fastball got him looking. Little does get out of it. Oh my God. And it's Palencia in for the save. I'll try to remember. That would be a good touch, having alternates on Fridays. Yo, Schlittler is nasty. The 0-1 from Palencia in there at 100. 0-2. And Palencia, we're testing the dumper. The pitch. Got him looking. 101 at the letters. 1 down. It's great, Shinobi. How are you, man? That's what they do IRL. Yeah, I never even realized that, but you're right. The 0-1. Swing and a miss by Suarez at 101. And the 0-2 from Palencia. Palencia is looking good today. Seems like he has his stuff. And we're going 0-2 again. The pitch. Yeah. Oh, yes, he did, though. All right, back to the fastball. Kelly wants it low and in. The pitch. Fouled away by Suarez. 1-2, and it's right back to that slider. Valencia, the pitch. Got him swinging. It wasn't even a good one. 2 down. This is year 1, Jake, but we're starting in 2026. So what I did is I simulated 2025, so it's like we're getting there in real life. And we did the off season, made all the moves, and then now we're starting in the 2026 season. Palencia just pumping gas at Rayleigh right now. He does not care who he's throwing to. So is Kyle Tucker on the team? So I lowballed him like the Cubs would do, and he actually took it. So he's here for 7 years, 280. Didn't I wasn't gonna pay him 300. He took 280 and like almost instantly. It was like the first week of free agency. I couldn't believe it. So yes, Kyle Tucker is on the team. I think if the Cubs could get Tucker for below 300 on like a big deal, they do that in a heartbeat. This is like April 1st, Jake. Palencia gets him swinging, and the Cubs win the series. Dude, I'm liking how Palencia is looking. Might be a good move to have him as the closer. Palencia was the player of the game, struck out the side in the 9th for the save. Justin Steele gets a quality start. PCA with a home run. Dylan Moore, 2 for 4 with a double off the bench. How about it? But I made very Cubs-like moves otherwise. Bullpen depth. I truly believe the Cubs, you know, we are all saying like they need to trade or sign like a big starting pitcher. I think in their mind, getting Justin Steele back is getting a starting pitcher and adding to the rotation. So I did not actually sign a starting pitcher. Cade Horton's came up as an ace this year too. So we have Steele, Horton, Imanaga, Boyd, and Tyone again. We brought back Kittredge. We brought back Savali. Added Strom and Caleb Ferguson, brought back Keller. And yeah, it's a very similar pitching staff to what we had this year. Lineup wise, it's the same starting lineup. We brought up Alcantara and Ballesteros, who actually walked off opening day for us in the 12th inning off Mason Miller. It was lit. And then we signed Dylan Moore to replace Willie Castro because Castro signed a 7-year deal with the Pirates for some reason. All right, we've won 2 straight series. On to the 4-game series against the Reds. And we're jumping in game 1. It's a 2-1 game. Michael Busch to the plate. Oh, that's sick, Jake. I am a Cubs fan, yes. What's up, Ivan? How are you tonight, brother? Your post was hilarious. Which one? All right, Michael Busch leads it off. He's batting cleanup today. Interesting. Graham Ashcraft throws gas. Runner on first. 1 down. And Busch swings at the first pitch. It's going to be 0-1. Busch on a 14-game hitting streak dating back to last year. Oh, yeah, Ivan, I know, bro. I couldn't believe it. Shit was outrageous. Did you follow that TikTok account? I think you were one of the ones that did. All right, the 1-1 to Busch. Busch rips it right to the second baseman. And that is going to end the inning. Double play. Oh, we were trying to keep Busch's hitting streak going. That's what that was. And the Reds are going to win it. Brad Keller gets the loss. Devin Williams is a Red right now. So yeah, actually, a lot of you guys watching on YouTube right now are probably going to be happy when I say this. So what I'm doing is separating all content based on what it is. So we have our baseball channels. So Graceful Swan on YouTube, Graceful Swan on TikTok, Graceful Swan on Instagram and Facebook. And then we have our football content, which is going to be Graceful Swan Plays on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And then we're going to have Graceful Swen, which is the variety stuff, and everything is separated now. And I'm going to be running all those accounts with hopefully daily content. What do y'all think? I feel like a lot of you guys are going to enjoy that, because then you can sub to the ones you want to actually see the content of, and like you're not subbed to my baseball channel and getting football content, for example. Although I do think all my content is enjoyable, and I think a lot of people in chat agree, and I think you should give it a chance. Now we aren't going to force you to. You know what I mean? All right, next game. Shota's in trouble. 2 on 1 down. We have a 1-run lead. We got to get it. We got to get Friedel out. So I like both. Well, hell yeah, Jake. So the great thing is we have all the channels for that, so you can follow them. Also, when I do these streams, so I'm doing 6-hour streams on Twitch, but I have segments of different games. Like tonight, I'm doing Cubs franchise, then I'm doing Texas Tech Dynasty on college football, then I'm doing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, because that's the variety game we're playing right now. So I'm live on the baseball channel right now on YouTube what I'm going to do is when I'm done with baseball, I'm going to actually redirect all you guys to my football channel for the football stream. And if you want to sub up there, you can. Because YouTube basically has raids now. It's called redirects. Shota is so fast to the plate. Oh, my God. Cad said, I appreciate it. Thank you. We're grinding right now, man. No! And that's a run. Oh, I should have just thrown the third there. Tie game. All right, Noel V. Marte is the 3-hitter for the Reds right now. Come on, Shota. Need you to get out of this. Pop to center. PCA underneath it. 90 speed at third is quite a lot. He is going to tag. PCA has a cannon. Throw to the plate is in time. Got him at the plate, and it stays tied. PCA does it again. Dude, we are nailing perfect throws lately. This has been electric from our defense. But honestly, the Cubs defense, I mean, it's true. We have great defenders. But it's making an impact on the game, which is awesome. And the umpire view, that's sick. I play on Legend. Some guy named Ruiz with 90 speeds. All right, here we go. Ooh, big moment for PCA in a tie game. Wait, what, Rajan? Come on, PCA. Lock in. It's Emilio Pagan's old ass. Asuri, it might have been him. Oh, we can check, actually. Yes, Asuri. All right, old ass Pagan sets the 1-0. And PCA takes ball 2. 2 on, 1 out here in the top of the 8th. In a tie ball game, 2-2. I feel like that's just not true, Raging TDs. What? The 2-1. Out away. Want to play the whole game? We play some whole games. Like, we played opening day. And then we're doing moments so we can actually get through the season. Then we'll play another whole game soon. The 2-2 to PCA. And that's a swing and a miss on the splitter. 2 down. They have Albies. It's 2026. I think Albies is a free agent after this season in real life, right? They go to Tony Santion here for Seiya Suzuki. 4-seam slurve slider. And they're going to try to pick off. Is that Tucker? No, it's Nico. I haven't played Diamond Dynasty in a minute. The pitch to Seiya. Whoa, well-placed fastball there. It's going to be 0-1. And Devin Williams, the closer, warming up for the 9th. Santion sets. The 0-1. And that's a slurve in the dirt. 1-1. No, I'm using timing because it means I can't be good at the game. It's just based on attributes, basically. 1-1. Seiya! Deep right field! And it's caught at the track. And we stay tied. Because, like, if I was using zone, I would be scoring a lot. This kind of nerfs me a little bit. All right, Kittredge in trouble in the 10th. 1 down, runner on 3rd. Oh, boy. We're going to actually step off here. I think we got to walk Lux. We got to walk him. And that brings up Asuri Ruiz. First pitch from Kittredge. Slider in there for a strike. 0-1. 0-1. Sinker. Laced foul. 0-2. And we're going to try to surprise Ruiz here. Old man throwing a 4-seam fastball high in the zone. That's a great take. Oh, my goodness. And we go to the slider off that. Pitch from Kittredge. Fouled away. Beautiful pitch. And we're going to do it again. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Kittredge keeps us alive. And that brings up Reese Hines. We start him with a four-seam fastball in there for an 0-1 count. And we're sticking with it. Going a little higher. Fouled away by Hines. It's 0-2. And we're going to the sinker here. Pitch from Kittredge. That's a great take. 95 just off the plate. And the 1-2. Slider got him. We're going to the 11th. Yeah, I have, Mason. I think it's been on both of our YouTubes. And top of the 11th, one down. It's Michael Busch to the plate. I'm sorry, Kittredge went 3 innings? What are we doing here? It's too old for that. One down, runner on second. Busch takes a fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. He kills righties this year. Not great against lefties. That checks. Slurve just caught the top of the zone, 0-2. I hope the Phillies do so we actually get a series, but it's tough to think the Dodgers are going to lose with Yamamoto on the mound. He's throwing at our guy! Michael Busch may have just gotten bailed. Carlos, that was lit, man. And it's PCA, 2 on, 1 down. For the best hitter on the team right now. Or best player, I guess. Maybe not best hitter. He's definitely the best player right now in this save. Had a big year last year. Started slow this year, though. Although he does have a 548 slug. These high fastballs are getting him, though. It's 0-2. Come on, PCA. It's the 11th inning. We find ourselves in extras again. Horner almost picked off. Hey, we take the dubs when we can get them right now. We will not complain. The 0-2 from Santillan. PCA fights off a slurve. A very well placed one from Santillan. And it's 0-2. Santillan sets. The pitch. Just misses PCA. It's going to be a 1-2 count. And Santillan, the 1-2. And PCA swings at a slider. Ugh. And Terry Francona is going to the bullpen. And it's Devin Williams coming in for the Reds. Closing time, apparently. It's a tie game. What are you talking about, dude? Devin, 3 for 3 in save opportunities, but this is a tie game. And you know what closers are. They get a little weird if it's not a save situation. 2 on, 2 down for Seiya Suzuki, who has been struggling to start the year. And a fastball misses outside, 1-0. 4-seam screwball cutter for the airbender here. And Seiya swings and misses at a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. What's happening? The 10-month primer. I appreciate it, brother. Very high for the new franchise. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. How are you? And Suzuki swings at an airbender. It's going to be 1-2. Suzuki with 88 clutch. Takes a screwball at the bottom of the zone in the dirt. 2-2 count. Got a battle here, Seiya. Got a battle. Seiya hits it up to the second baseman who makes the play. And we go to the bottom of the 11th in a tie ball game. Luke Little is now in. I do not like that. How about it, Liam? It's electric. We're seeing a lot of Luke Little. Very beginning of April here. The 0-1 in there for a strike. Little might have the zone today. And the pitch. Sweeper. Fouled away. And the pitch from Little. Grounded. Cousin makes the play on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 2 down. And we do have a base open if we want it. It's going to be Mike Talkman. We're going to let Little face him. Pitch. Sweeper just misses him. What's going on, Dakota? Fastball fouled away. 1-1. Pitch from Little, fouled away again. And he's ahead 1-2 on Mike Talkman. We're going to the fastball. Up in the zone. The pitch just misses. Great spot there. And now it's time for the sweeper. Pitch from Little. Got him looking. We're going to the 12th. Got this W. I hope, man. Still Devin Williams in. Cousin to the plate. Runner on second, one down. Cousin swings and misses at a cutter right in the wheelhouse. Josh Salmount is warming up right now. And the 0-1 to Swanson. Ripped. Center field and deep. And it's caught by Ruiz. Runner advances to third. 2 down. What's going on, CJ? And it's Dylan Moore to the plate. 1 for 3 on the day. Off to a great start this year. Granted, limited at bats as he is the utility guy. And Moore is going to pop out to right. We go to the bottom of the 12th. I did for this franchise. Yes, Dylan. Makes it a little harder on me. And the Reds walk it off on an RBI single from Ozzie Albies. I mean, bullpen wasn't going to hold forever. Offense didn't show up. Luke Little gets the loss. Yeah, it was just an abysmal performance from the offense for us. All right. Can we salvage the series? No. The Reds have taken 3 straight from us. They have Cam, Kim, and Iddy in this. Interesting. First week of scouting for us. We actually need to fire our scouts. Okay. What can we do here? Great efficiency and a pitcher guy. You can also discover that's going to be that's going to be our pitcher guy. Well, what's happening? This is my first franchise I've played in a while, so yeah, but okay, we need a hitter guy as well. And a scouting guy. 90 position players, 98 efficiency, 85. Yo, I'm down for this. We'll bring him in. And then we need our discovery guy. 87, 94 is nice. I want a discovery guy with very high efficiency. And we have like 100 grand to work with. 94.87 seems to be the best we can do here. Unfortunately, I think that's the case. So we will hire Cedric Ramos to be our last scout. All right, scouts locked in. Yeah, I feel that, Michael. I feel that, brother. All right. Let's look at the top players, I guess. We have the 22nd pick in this draft. So we got to go down a little bit here. Starting pitcher here that's 18 years old is intriguing. That guy's not real. 80 to 94 at 23, huh? And that looks like that might check. Really good stuff. Fernando Rincon is interesting. He is very interesting. This is our pitcher's guy, though. We'll scout position, starting pitcher, international start. And then discover. Let's just work on discovering pitchers, I think. Although it would be nice to find some position players. That would be sick. We gotta look down at the board, unfortunately. This guy looks interesting. Seth DL could end up being a decent hitter. He's gonna be a great fielder, most likely. Like the Phillies jerseys tonight. Yeah, I saw they're wearing baby blue the entire time. Oh, very interesting catcher here. Chris Acevedo. I'm intrigued about him, actually. We're gonna look at him. 22 years old. And let's move this to number 1 here. We're going to find out in 1 week everything about him, though, which is nice. All right. W first scouting week. I don't want to play the Padres again. Ooh, let's play the Brewers. Our full game is going to be against the Brewers, I think. All right. Top of the 7th. Swanson has 2 home runs. Make it 3. No, I'm good. All right, so we win the last game against the Reds. All right. Ooh, Padres here. Big moment for Justin Steele. We're jumping in. I don't know, Mr. Jiggy. That one's a tough one. Game 5. It really could go either way for the Tigers and Mariners, I think. In Seattle, but Scooble's on the mound. It's raining, too. Damn. Come on, Steele. Get out of this. Does get ahead. And the 0-1 to Bogarts from Steele. Pop to right. Tucker in pursuit. And he makes the play. Steele gets out of it. That was big. And that's the game. Cubs win. 6-1. Carson Kelly, a 3-run double to blow it open. Ian Happ was the player of the game with a home run and a double. Steele gets another quality start. Things you'll love to see. All right, Horton versus Pivetta. And Pivetta's shutting us out again. Unreal. Yo, Cam Schlittler is legitimately a stud, isn't he? He seems pretty darn good at baseball. All right, Shaw's going to lead it off. Pivetta sets, runner on first, nobody out. I did not think, I thought that was away. They have Morahone as the closer, huh? Shaw gets the bunt down. Throw goes to second. It's in time. Did not execute. What's good, editor? And Kevin Alcantara is up to the plate. Try to pick off Shaw there. Can't. Shaw leads off. Pitch from Pivetta. Fastball misses low. Shaw steals second. So honestly, the bunt didn't matter. We actually have someone faster on second now. Shaw's second stolen base of the year. And now it's Kevin Alcantara. Swing and miss at a fastball at the top of the zone. 1-1. And Shaw's going to 3. Fastball misses in. Shaw takes third. Did not execute the bunt very well, but he is making plays happen. And now Alcantara up 2-1. And fouls away a sweeper. That was it. That was the pitch. That was the pitch. The 2-2. Curveball missed away. 3-2 count. Horner on deck. Hitting 429 this year with runners in scoring position. And the 3-2 to Alcantara. You know? You know what I'm saying? Let's try this again. The 3-2. Misses misses. What a take. And that's Pavetta's second walk of the game. And here comes Nico Horner. Nico tries to lay one down. It's going to be 0-1. And fouls off another curveball. 0-2 count from Pavetta. Swing and a miss, and Alcantara safe at second. Nico strikes out. Very unusual for him. And it looks like Mike Schilt is going to get Pavetta. With 2 down, runners on second and third. And I don't know who's coming up, actually. Is it Tucker? It's going to be Adrian Morihone. It's likely for Tucker. No, it's Ian Happ today. Okay. Come on, Ian. Slider's going to miss away 1-0. The 1-0 to Happ. Cutter, beautiful one. Makes it a 1-1 count. Come on, Ian. The 1-1. Front door sinker is filthy. And it's a 1-2 count to Happ. Can he come in clutch? Check swing. He does not go. Barely held up there on the changeup. 2-2 for Morihone. And Happ swings and misses. We are looking like the Cubs right now. All right, here we go. Yep, we're using timing hitting for franchise to nerf myself. And Tucker rips it deep center field. And it's over Merrill's head. Kyle Tucker with a leadoff double in the 9th. And that is why you pay the man. 5th double of the year. Not with nobody out. Not with nobody out. Seiya Suzuki to the plate. Great clutch hitter as well. Sinker just misses inside. I think we got a call, and yes, we did. Blake, appreciate the foul. The 1-0 for Morihone. And Seiya, no doubter to left field. Seiya Suzuki gives us the lead to the top deck of the Western Metal Supply Company building. Wow. Seiya Suzuki's second home run of the year is going to put us in front after a great start from Nick Pivetta. He went 7 2/3. Morihone gets out of trouble in the 8th. And now Seiya Suzuki puts us in front in the 9th. What a bomb. When we get to see it again here. Big load, no doubt. And Mike Schilt goes to the pen again. It's going to be Robert Suarez coming in for Miguel Amaya, who was the catcher today. Man, we started a bunch bench guys. Amaya, Ballesteros, Alcantara. I mean, Daniel, this is the second time we've clutched up against them this year. That's for sure. All right, Amaya is going to pop out for the first out of the inning. And here's Cousin hitting 171 with a 724 OPS. 3 home runs is literally carrying his entire OPS right now. Oh, good change. Rylan, appreciate the foul. Nope. I don't know if that hit. Bartolo definitely didn't hit that far, right? Definitely not. Same area, though. The 1-2 to Swanson. And he does fight off a cutter. A 1-2 count. And he swings and misses. The problem with facing the Padres, what, 6 times in 2 weeks, is the fact that we got to face their bullpen 6 times in 2 weeks. Ballesteros to the plate. He's off to a good start this year. And he's going to rip one. Oh, it's going to go right to the first baseman, though. All right, we go to the 9th, or the bottom of the 9th, with a lead. And we're going to our closer, Daniel Palencia. 2 for 2 in save opportunities this year. Been nasty. All right, T-Square. All right. My bad. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1. What's up, Hawks? How goes Cubs, Chaz? It's going all right, man. Going all right. Uh-oh. Alcantara, I do not like him in center field. I will say that now. But either way, 1 down. You're just watching him playing the role GM? No, I'm playing. If I use zone hitting, even on Legend, it's a little too easy. I hit too much. So using timing makes it so it's more based on the attributes of the players rather than my input. So yeah, I am playing. Valencia, slider 0-2 gets fouled away. We're going 0-2 again. They want us to throw the 12-6. I'm down. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Palencia pulling out the curveball. He never does that. 2 down. How you doing tonight, Hawks? All right, it's top of the order. Jackson Merrill to the plate. Fastball misses high. Palencia rearing back a little bit there. And Merrill's on a 10-game hit streak to start the year. At risk of ending here, though. At the hands of Daniel Palencia. Pop to left field. Hap is under it. And the Cubs win. And Merrill's hit streak is over. W. Go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs won today. Player of the game is Seiya with that 2-run bomb. Luke Little gets the win. Palencia gets the save. We have 4 total hits. I haven't played a ton of it, honestly, Elijah. All right, can we sweep the Padres? Shota versus Dustin May. And we do sweep the Padres. All right, do we want to use Boyd, Tyon? We already used Steele this year, so Boyd or Tyon, chat? I'll let you guys pick. 1 in the chat for Boyd, 2 in the chat for Tyon. Which one should I use? 1 or 2? Let's go, Harley. That's what I've heard, Elijah. I got 1-1. I got 1-2. Hey, guys, even if you guys are lurking, let me see it. A 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 for Boyd, 2 for Tyon. On whatever platform you guys may be watching on, feel free to input. Would love to see you guys. Ooh, Devin Williams in the 7th. That's a filthy changeup. God damn. All right. I'm seeing more 2s for sure. Definitely seeing more 2s. All right. It's going to be Tyon then. So we're going to sim game 1 against the Brewers. Boyd versus Priester. And it's Palencia in the 9th and a tie game. Let's jump in. Yeah, the Jays looking nice, man. Jays are looking nice. Sal Frelick off to an insane start of the year. Palencia, runner on first, 1 down. Can he get out of this? He does get ahead of Frelick, 0-1. And that is grounded for a base hit by Frelick. Runners has to stay at second. All right, things are going to get a little dicey here. Blake Perkins to the plate. Slider. Oh, we need that call. We need that call. We trust in our closer, damn it.
1-1.
The 1-1 from Palencia. Fouled away by Perkins. 1-2. Yes, Ben. The 1-2. Splitter. Hit to center field and deep. PCA in pursuit. We're going to hit the cutoff man. Runner does not tag. They know the cannon that PCA has. 2 down to bring up the 3-hitter, Bryce Terang. Off to an insane start to the year. Backdoor slider from Palencia is ridiculous. Palencia sets. The 0-1 to Terang. Hit deep right field. Tucker in pursuit. It's just foul. And we get bailed. The 0-2 from Palencia. The pitch. Sinker grounded to second. Gloved by Horner. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. Tied at 1. And we have a runner on second. 2 down for Carson Kelly. Trevor McGill in the game here. 4-seam curve, 2-seam. And Kelly coming clutch. He's going to rip one foul. 0-1. The 0-1. Good fastball from McGill. Abner Uribe, the closer, is warming up. At 24, this is live. Yes. Hudson, appreciate the follow. Curveball in the dirt, misses. Great take from Kelly. The 1-2 to Carson. Fouled away. Spoils a good fastball. Kelly hitting 300 to start the year. Love to see that. Another curveball in the dirt. Kelly takes it. 2-2 count here. With a runner on second, a base hit should score him. McGill sets. The pitch. Kelly fights off one at 102. Really battling here. And the 2-2 for McGill. Another curveball misses. 3-2. Cousin is on deck. Fought away. What are you talking about, eh? Good fight. Go Cubs, go, baby. The 3-2. Misses inside. What a great at-bat from Carson Kelly. And here comes Dansby Swanson with a chance to walk this off. Has been off to a rough start to the year. Check swing. He didn't go. It's a real game. I'm playing MLB The Show, brother. 1-0. Scoop, appreciate the rose. This is a very good AB from Kelly. The 1-1 from McGill. Curveball, Swanson chases 1-2. Yes, this is live. And the 1-2 to Swanson. McGill sets the pitch. And he swings and misses. Swanson is having a very bad start to the year. We were runner on third, 1 down. Palencia stayed in for the 10th. So he will not be available when we actually play the game. As in tomorrow in this. Not, yeah, it's still tonight. I'm playing it right after this. But we are doing a full game, and Valencia will not be available. Pitch to Churio. Got him looking at 103. Oh, my goodness. 103 from Palencia. Now it's Lane Thomas on the Brewers. Grounded to second. Horner, diving play, and we stay tied. What a play from Nico Horner. Where's the ivy wall? It's beginning of April. The ivy's all dead right now. I don't know, Reese. Oh my God, we have a chance. It's Nico Horner. 2-4 in the day, hitting 327 to start the year. Runner on third. Winning run on third, 1 down. And Nico hit to center field. It might be deep enough. Swanson tags. Throw to the plate. Not in time. Cubs win on a walk-off. Another extra inning win. And Nico Horner comes through against the Brewers. Swarming him at first base. And that is a great start to the series in our first series against the Brewers in 2026. Saves the game on defense, wins the game on offense. How about it? How about it? Seiya Suzuki was the player of the game. Palencia gets the win. 2 great innings from him. Chandler, appreciate the follow. Aaron, appreciate the follow. All right, guys. Tyon versus Chad Patrick. Y'all want a gamba on Twitch? Should we do a gamba? And Jordan, appreciate the follow. Oh, love to sell. Have fun, man. The game is just the game, Hudson. We do a gamba? All right, I'll set up a gamba. Who wins between the Cubs and Brewers? No spread. Still early in the year. Also, it's baseball. 2-minute prediction. Bet your channel points now. The tables are open. Who wins between the Cubs and Brewers? We're off to a 9-5 start. They're off to a 7-7. Get your gambas in now, chat. Let's go. Gamer Matt says Cubs. Bricky Season says Cubs by 2. If you guys are watching on TikTok or YouTube, just type who you guys think is going to win here. We are playing the full game, yes. Twitch has the channel point predictions. That's what you see on the screen right now. Logan and Bricky, appreciate the follows. Brewers by 5. Damn. Don't believe in us. Don't believe in us. Zach is a believer in the Cubs. Jake is rooting for the Cubbies here. Gamer Matt, Cal, appreciate the follows. Right now we got 32K on the Cubs, only 4K on the Brewers. Chat, let's see if we can get 100K channel points bet here. We're halfway done. Got a hydrate from Sir. We'll see if we can get 100K channel points bet here, guys. Right now, the biggest bet is 14.9K from Puil on the Cubs. Always rooting for the Cubbies? Same, brother. Same. Tonight's game was stressing. Yanks are stressing me out bad. Yeah, I got that on the TV. I can't pay attention too much, but I got it on. Great song choice. Thank you. Thank you. My playlist is all over the place for streams, considering I've been making it since I started streaming over 7 years ago. B. Bauer, Josh, appreciate the follows. Evening, Mikey. How are you, man? All right. Chat, any last bets? This is your last chance. Get them in. We have 15K on the Brewers now from My Dog is Huge. Very even money here. 3, 2, 1. That is the gamba. 39.2K on the Cubs, 31.1 on the Brewers, 7 bettors compared to 3. And you guys already know the biggest bets. It was Puil and My Dog is Huge. Let's run it. Wait, is this a Friday? It's a Saturday. I missed the Friday game. This is Legend, but I'm not allowed to play Zone because it would be too easy for me. Or Analog or Pinpoint. So we're using meter pitching and timing hitting. So it's all based on attributes, basically. It's tough. Tyon versus Chad Patrick. Looks like the whole starting lineup is ready to go. Oh my God. Their top 4 are all hot. Isaac Collins is starting the year hitting 489. Went from 250K to 180K on college football. That's tough. That is tough. We got to get you some winners, man. All right. Game storylines. Bryce Terang is on a 15-game hitting streak. Churio has been struggling over the last 11 games. Quinn Priester has a big game on the mound in yesterday's game that we won. And we're on a 5-game winning streak right now, chat. How about it? Ronald Acuna hit his 200th career home run. Soto 700th career RBI. In the farm, Owen Casey is destroying AAA to start the year. 925 OPS. Jackson Wiggins very much struggling in AAA. Ethan Conrad's first pro season hitting 276. Ballesteros is in the MLB. We know that. Same with Alcantara. Jefferson Rojas is 764 in AAA. Trianto struggling. Here we go. Oh, we got a little dusk game going on here. It's Jameson Taillon on the mound for us. 1-1 on the year, 4.09 ERA. And he's facing a very tough Brewers lineup that is very hot right now. Sal Frelick leading it off, hitting 415 on the year. First pitch is fouled away. We need a great start from Taillon here, and we need the bats to get going against Chad Patrick. Yes, it is, Hudson. Nobody appreciate the foul. What you up to, Mikey? The 1-1 from Taillon, fouled away. It's going to be 1-2. And we're going to go right back to the sweeper, this time on the inside part of the plate. Just misses. Back leg sweeper. It's a great take. And we're going 2-2, 12-6. The pitch. Fouled away. Got home for my shift. W. Attaboy. Making paper. Pitch. Got him looking. A well-placed fastball from Taillon. And we start the game with a strikeout looking. Danny, appreciate the foul. All right. Isaac Collins has off to an insane start. We're going to try to get him on a backdoor cutter that actually caught too much of the plate, but he was just staring at it. Just window shopping a little bit. The 0-1 from Taillon. And that is hit deep right field. Looks like Isaac Collins' terror is going to continue. A first inning home run for the Brewers. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. I don't get paid extra. That is tough. He was all over that one. IOU is crazy. We barely get a call there on that curveball. Come on, Taillon. Come on. And Terang's going to foul that off. Dude, they are hitting the ball hard right now, man. I don't like it. Yeah, I know, Mikey. Rip to center field. PCA makes the play. 2 down. I hope so, Matt. We'll see. Yeah, this team's gross. Churio is struggling, too. He's the worst hitter in the lineup right now. All right, first pitch to Yelich. It's going to be a 12-6. In there. No, it's not. Sir. You can't be giving Christian Yelich, of all people, that call. Swing and a miss. We make it 1-1.
1-1.
And the pitch. Fouled away by Yelich, 1-2. And the pitch. We're going up and in fastball. Well placed from Taillon. 94 is about the tip top of his velo. We're going to get it a little bit low and in here. And Yelich rips it, and that's a base hit. Well placed pitch. Well placed hit. Evie, I'm just playing the game, man. Yelich is running first pitch. That's going to end up being a stolen base for Christian Yelich. Sir. I see what you did there. Lincoln and Maddox, appreciate the follows, guys. All right, the 0-2 from Taillon. Pitched William Contreras. Fouled away. Taillon is not missing bats right now, that's for sure. And that's not really his game, but still. Gets another strikeout looking, though, to end the inning. So he does give up a bomb, but he gets 2 Ks looking. Cubs in 5, I would be so lit if that happens. Chad Patrick On the mound for the Brewers, four-seam slider, changeup, sweeper. He has a cutter in real life. I just saw that today, but MLB The Show did not give that to him. And Michael Busch goes deep right field, and Busch ties it in the first pitch of the game. Leadoff bomb for Michael Busch. And that is incredibly real life accurate with how he's been hitting in the playoffs right now. Oh my goodness. A hanging sweeper from Chad Patrick, and Michael Busch absolutely demolishes that. That could have been 120 miles an hour off the bat for all I know. He got all of it. I want to see that exit velo. They aren't going to show me. Yes, they are. It was 110 off the bat. 394. Beautiful swing from Busch. Playoffs? No, this is like April. Get down. Crazy realistic start from today's game. I know. I think Peralta will pitch tomorrow. He should at least. Yes, this is year one, but year one is 2026. I wanted to start at like from where we're at in real life. So I simmed 2025 and then did all the offseason decisions, and now we're here. Cal Tucker, one down here in the first. And he's going to swing and miss on a changeup. It's going to be 0-2. And another nasty changeup from Patrick. After the home run, he gets 2 straight outs. Tucker got re-signed in this. So I lowballed him in free agency, and he signed for 280 mil. So I got him for less than 300. I didn't think he would take the low ball, and then he signed like a week later. I was like, what the fuck? The 0-1 to Seiya. And he's going to foul one away, 0-2. So, yes. How many years? It was 7 years, 280. The 0-2. And Seiya's going to foul another one off. Outside of that first hanger of the game, Patrick's looking kind of nasty. The 0-2 to Seiya. And he's going to foul off another one. I believe the report that I don't read reports. I'll be honest. And will smell me. I think what's going to happen is with the injuries and everything, the Cubs are going to not want to pay him that much. Or as much as he wants. And he's going to require a lot of money because teams will pay him that. Someone's going to pay him. So I think that's where the difference happens. And I could see him not being back. Or he doesn't get the offers he wants. And then the Cubs may sign him to like a Bellinger-like contract. Remember the 1 year and then opt out? It's like 3 years, but an opt out after every year. That's what he's on right now with the Yankees. I could see the Cubs signing that, considering they signed Belly to the original contract like that. But I don't see the Cubs giving him a big money deal after how this year went. All right. Tyone, 1-1 count here to Rhys Hoskins in the second inning. That high fastball is working for him right now a little bit. But we're going to try to dot him up low and in. The 1-2 from Tyone. Grounded. Shaw on the forehand makes the play. One down. And that first pitch is hit to center field. PCA underneath it, and it's going to be 2 down. Yeah, T-square. I don't know. We'll see what happens. First pitch, that was scary, but we got a strike out of it. Oh my goodness. The 0-1 from Tyone, 2 down here in the second inning, and is in there. 0-2 to Caleb Durbin. And the pitch from Tyone. Fastball just misses away. I mean, that's facts, Tyverge. That's facts. I'm just thinking like as logically as I can. And the pitch. And we hit him. Oh, we can't get free base runners with 2 down, Jameson. We can't do that. At least it's IKF at the plate. Umpire's not giving us some borderline calls today. And Tyone falls behind 2-0. IKF has been hitting well these last 3 games for him. Runner on the move is Durbin. Throw from Kelly, not in time. Why are you not using pinpoint? Because I'm too good with it. This nerfs me. Since I'm playing franchise, I like the attributes to be like sim realistic, but I still want to play the games, so I kind of nerf myself. Got him swinging. Tyone is fighting. He clearly doesn't have his best stuff today, but he is fighting. And it's PCA leading it off against Chad Patrick. He's going to swing and miss at a fastball 0-1. That's why I'm using timing hitting as well, because I would score too much with zone. Ugh. Patrick's changeup is kind of nasty. His third pitch. The 0-2 to PCA. And he swings and misses. That is realistic. Probably not, Zach. Could easily see Jed using Tucker, bringing Schwarber back to DH. I saw that the Phillies will not be outbid for Kyle Schwarber. And I honestly believe it. All right, 2 down for Carson Kelly. Also, I'd like to add, if the Cubs aren't going to bring back if the Cubs don't bring back Tucker, then they're just going to let the young guys play because they didn't trade them this offseason or this trade deadline. If you aren't going to trade Owen Casey, if you aren't going to trade Ballesteros, that means you want to play them next year. So that's the backup plan if you don't get Tucker, is to play the young guys, I think. The only reason you don't play those guys next year is if you get a potential superstar level player in Kyle Tucker. The 1-0 to Kelly. Oh, just missed it. He's perfect for Philly, man, and he loves Philly. All right, Carson Kelly, 1-2 count. Still hitting 300 on the year. How about it? And Kelly ripped to right field. That is a base hit. And that 300 average goes up. I think we need to pick up some pitchers next year. Yeah, his name's Justin Steele. Realistically, though, you're happy with the rotation of Steele, Horton, Imanaga, Boyd, and Tyone. You are. And that's what I went with in this, too. Because Horton's now looking like an ace that we did not have at the beginning of this year. And Steele will be back. I could see the Cubs getting depth pitching. I'd be surprised if they get elite pitching. At least in the rotation. The 0-2 to Swanson. I'm sure Jed sees Steels as a technical free agent signing. That is exactly what I said in this and why I didn't sign anybody. As much as a fan, I'd love to see us pick up an ace. Just not. You look at Justin Steele coming back as, hey, we just signed a new Cy Young caliber pitcher. You know what I mean? And Cade Horton he had an Arrieta-like second half. Yes, I'm playing. Logan, appreciate the follow. No, I'm good on Frankie. Thanks, though. The 0-1 from Tyone. It's a good sweeper. And we're going to the 4-seam. Low and in. We're going to put some extra oomph on it, though. That's a great take. Great spot, though. The 1-2. Scooble is not up for a contract, Boyle. I'm going backdoor cutter here. The pitch from Tyone. Just misses low. 3-2. Frelick hitting 407 to start the year is kind of crazy. But he's going to fly that one to center field. PCA's already camped underneath it, and that's going to be 1. Max, appreciate the follow. And here's Isaac Collins, already with a home run on the game. Pitch from Tyon, in there for a strike. At least we have found the zone. Seems like Tyon is pounding it. In game, of course. We're going fastball in here. The 0-2 pitch. Beautiful spot from Tyon. Swing and a miss from Collins. 2 down. It's fair, Puel. And Terang is up. He's also hitting well. The 1-0 in there for a strike. 1-1. Tyon is hitting his spots for the most part. I'm going to try to place this one. That's a nasty sweeper. The 2-1. It does, T-square. That's a fact. I'm going to try to backdoor it here. The 2-2. Beautiful pitch from Tyon. We will smell ya. Backdoor cutter works to perfection. And it's Matt Shaw leading it off, hitting an 804 OPS to start the year from the 9 spot. Noah, appreciate the foul. And the pitch from Patrick. That's a good pitch. We weren't turning on that. The 0-1 to Shaw. That's a good change. That's a good change, man. The 0-2. Fastball just misses away. Great take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great take. And the 1-2 from Patrick. Shaw fouls it away. Flock and Zeb. Appreciate the fouls as well. You got to win? I'm trying. The 1-2. And Shaw swings and misses. It was too close to take. Home run Edmund? Oh, shit. Michael Bush had a home run to lead off the game. And he fouls one away. Oh! Dude, he is just laying it in there for Bush. We're just missing it. The 0-2. Misses up and away. Great take from Bush. So refreshing. Is it, Wade? A 1-2. And Bush rips it to center field. And it will be caught. Another great swing from Michael Bush, though. Use timing to hit. Only in my franchise content to nerf myself a little bit. Thank you, Jay Tomey. That's facts, T-Square. That's facts, man. 2027 is going to be a weird year. I wouldn't use it in competitive like modes like Diamond Dynasty. But that's just because I'm good with zone.
1-1.
Do I have a YouTube? I sure do. Look up Graceful Swan on YouTube. I have a few YouTubes, actually. Nico grounds it. Play is made at second by Terang, and that is the inning. So after 3, we're tied at 1. Close game. I play everything on Legend. Will I play a game against the A's? If it's on my schedule, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. It might. All right, here we go. The 0-2 to Yelich. We're going sinker below the zone. We miss. And that miss gets him looking. Tyon, dude, a lot of strikeouts looking today. Already 6 Ks on the game. I believe 4 or 5 of them are looking for sure. That one was outside of the zone, though. Actually, with ABS, that's probably called a strike because it is touching. Yikes. Do not throw that ever again, Jameson. Ever. And that's going to be popped up. PCA in pursuit. Already there, and that's going to be 2 down. I'm nervous about the rest of the series in real life. Well, considering they only get 2 of them a game, I don't know how much it'll affect it. Like, framing's still going to matter. But definitely not as much as it did. His framing is what made Cal Raleigh elite defensively. I feel like his defensive value falls because of ABS a little bit. Not too much, though. This is our second full game, and then otherwise we're like playing the critical moments. Pitch from Tyone. Fouled away. 1-2. Do we even start tomorrow? Probably Boyd. And that's hit deep left field by Hoskins. Play is made by Ian. And that's going to be the 4th inning. It's probably going to be Boyd. Yeah, I know. We are 7-5, 9-5, and they're 7-7, I want to say. ABS is automated ball strike system. So they can challenge strike and ball calls, basically. That was ripped by Tucker. But you only get 2 challenges a game, and then it'll go to automated things. Boyd versus Peralta again. That's what I would assume as well. I'd be surprised if it's Ben Brown starting. Saya, dude. We're finding close to barrels, but not barrels. You know what I mean? What's up, Bull Nuts? All right, here we go. PCA. He's off to a real slow start for us. Shaw's got on base fine. He has a bunch of walks. But yeah, the hitting, no. The 1-1 to PCA. Fastball misses high. It's a great take. And PCA just misses a barrel. Just misses a barrel. I would not predict Aaron Savali starting next game unless they're going bullpen game. All right, Jackson Churio leading it off for him. Bright side, he's been their worst hitter this year. It is very cool to see Baez playing good baseball again. That's facts. Marcosi, appreciate the follow. Nice. Good cutter. 1-2 count. We're going back to that sweeper. Max effort. Hanger. Yeah, Horton should be back for the NLCS if we make it there, but that's going to be tough. We'd have to reverse sweep. Ray. He came out of the bullpen in game 2, I want to say. It could be Colin Ray, but typically you go to 3 4-man rotations. You don't use your 5.
He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
But yeah, he could be like an opener style. The 2-2 from Tyone. Fastball fouled away. We're going cutter off that. Tunnel it. The pitch. Ground ball. Cousin makes the play. 1 down. Yeah, we're hitting. Brad Keller is not a starter. He's literally our highest leverage bullpen arm. Kidding. All right. 12-6 Kirby in there for a strike. 0-2 to Durbin. Tyon up to 70 pitches now, but it's been a great start, honestly. Outside of the first inning home run from Collins. Yankees are going to lose. Yeah, it's kind of looking like it. And the pitch to Durbin. The 1-2. Out of the way. Who do I start tonight? I think it's likely going to be Boyd.
That's a ball. 2-2.
2-2. We're going to the sweeper. And the pitch from Tyon. Fouled away again. Savali could start. I don't foresee it, man. I'm not going to lie. In a must-win game, Boyd's been our best pitcher this year. Say what you will about his second half. I would expect you go him. You're not going to fuck around in an elimination game. You know what I mean? You're going to pitch your best. You're going to play your best. Hop to center. Can PCA get there? Yes, he can. Dude, having him in center field is electric. He gets to everything. And it's IKF. 2 down. Schwarbaum, 455. That is nuts. This is likely Tyon's last inning. He's starting to get tired. Although with that crazy extra inning game, do we have the bullpen arms? Matt Shaw. What a play. Tyon's through 5 strong. Savali relieving Boyd is not a bad idea. Especially if Boyd doesn't have like a great start. You know what I mean? It's a good call. Oh, actually our bullpen's good outside of Keller and Palencia. We might just have to have like a Luke Little close for us today. Top of the order. I don't trust Tyon for the top. 6th inning. I mean, we didn't like Caleb Ferguson, but he's been pitching well this year. So we're going to give it to him. What's up, champ? Ian Happ leads it off. Would love to get a lead here. You've got to be shitting me. At the conclusion of the last play, Ian Happ was seen clutching his midsection. Ian Happ may have pulled something in the oblique or ab region. Needs to be removed from the game. Well, who replaces Ian Happ? It's got to be Kevin, huh? It's Kevin or Dylan Moore. We'll give the AB to Kevin. It's early in the year. I don't play every game in full, no. It's good, tatted. And Kevin goes up the middle on the first pitch he sees. Electricity. Turner did retire, yes. I'm doing great, tatted. How are you? And here's Carson Kelly. Ooh. The 0-1 to Kelly. Pitch from Patrick. Good take. 1-1. Damn it, dude. He ripped it to 100 off the bat. That is a double play. And here is Cousin, who has been struggling. Can I get a bars? Pitch. 2 home runs in his last 5 games, though. Made $150 on the Schwarbaum. Damn. And the 0-2 to Cousin. We're gonna go contact swing just to see if we can get something going with him, man. Never mind. I don't really have a prediction, man. Where's the Panthers franchise? Probably coming back soon. All right, it's gonna be Caleb Ferguson in for the 6th. Hopefully he does better than the last time we used him.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move.
Last leg because I took Riley Green and Glue Bar over hits. I love that for you. W bet. And that is ripped. Damn, man. Ferguson has a 0 ERA in 5 innings, but I have just not seen success in game with him. Is he just a sim demon? He might be. Ferguson misses high, 1-1. Thoughts on the Flacco trade? I wouldn't think about it at all, personally. You're not in much better shape with Joe Flacco than Jake Browning. And the 1-2 from Ferguson, fouled away again by Collins. He's battling. 1-2, cutter inside, grounded. Swanson, Horner, Bush double play. And that next pitch is immediately falling to the left. Alcantara underneath it. And Caleb Ferguson gets a 1-2-3 inning. Hopefully, champ. Hopefully. All right, here we go. Matt Shaw leading it off. Chad Patrick, dude, just a very different start than Tyon. He's only at 51 pitches. And the 1-0 from Patrick. Fastball misses low. 2-0 from Shaw. Good AB. Good AB to start. I'm going to leave Ferguson in next inning, but then we're going to go to... Savali. The 2-0. Oh, solid piece from Shaw, but not good enough. One down. All right, Michael Bush. Help me, please. Fastball misses high, 1-0. Bush is legitimately our only run this game. That leadoff home run on the first pitch of the game. That's it. And he does it again. Deep right field. And Bush puts us ahead. This franchise is legitimately lore accurate. I don't know what to tell us. Like Bush is literally the offense. It's just Michael Bush. We're now up 2-1, and it's based on 2 solo home runs from Michael Bush. What is happening right now, man? That one was more of a moonshot than it was hard hit, but it was hard hit enough into the basket, and we have a lead. And that knocks Chad Patrick out of the game. W. Is this tomorrow? No, this is... I'm doing a realistic Cubs franchise, only using moves that I think they would make. So this is 2026 start of the season. Aiden and Rem, appreciate the follows, guys. All right, 0-2 to Nico.
1-2.
Crack open a cold one, Bush. That's funny. 1-2. Ah, it's filthy. Too dumb. Loving the energy? Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate the follow. You think the Cubs would sign Matt Strom? Yeah. I was looking at the bullpen. He would definitely be an option. I was looking at the bullpen, and we needed lefties. So I feel like guys like Strom and Ferguson just feel like right up the Cubs' alley. You know what I mean? Not elite reliever, but solid, you know. Aiden, I appreciate the cat, man. All right, the 1-2 misses. I'm Chicago everything, so a very, very big Bears fan. I've fallen off the Bulls a little bit because their franchise is pissing me off. So yeah, I'm a Bulls fan. All right, we go to the 7th with a 1-run lead. Let's go. He's actually locked in for 2026. Is he? How does that work? Because he was a free agent in game. What happened? I don't think Tucker gets a $400 million contract anymore. But yeah, I got him for 280 in this. That's why he's still on the team. Sir! 2-1 from Ferguson. In there for a strike. 2-2. Cubs ain't signing Kyle Tucker. They are if they can get him for less than 300. We'll smile ya. I lowballed him intentionally thinking he wouldn't come back. And then he took the lowball offer. I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do there if he took a lowball offer? You know what I mean? We're going to Savali here to finish the inning. Great job from Caleb Ferguson. I'm sorry I talked shit about you. I'm at you just saying. No, I know. I agree. The Cubs likely are not paying Tucker the money he wants unless Tucker decides he needs to take a Bellinger-like contract, which I just don't foresee. So I lowballed him, and he took it, and I guess now I have him. I do think the Cubs would jump on him if they can get him for the rest of his career for under 300 mil. I just don't see that happening, but that's what I offered him, and that's what he took. Interesting, champ. Well, I guess maybe that's why, as they didn't have that option with conditions in the game. All right, the 0-1 from Savali, ground ball. Swanson charges, flips to Horner, throw to first. Another double play. Nico is getting beat up over at second base on these turns. But the middle infield duo, I mean, it shows why they might be the best defensive middle infield duo in baseball. If we don't sign Tucker, then Ballesteros or Casey will be the DH next year. Or Saya stays it and Casey plays outfield. I would be surprised to see us sign a guy like Schwarber.
No balls, one strike.
All right, I'd love to get more runs, please. DL Hall isn't that good. Well, Ian Happ's under contract for 2026, but that's after that year is when it ends. I see him, you know, playing out the rest of the contract for sure. I'm gonna stretch and toss Kittredge. I think Savali can get us through the next inning. That's a great, well-placed fastball from DL Hall.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in.
Damn, bro.
Get out. It's pretty tough to get to.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Damn, bro.
Two really good back-to-back.
And I'm not allowed to contact swing with PCA. He's the one player on this team I'm not allowed to do that with because he doesn't contact swing. He swings. He swings hard. That's what he does. So I'm only allowed to normal or power swing with PCA. No contact swing allowed. And the 0-2. He's throwing at our guy! And that is a very bad base runner for the Brewers to let on first. Very bad for them. That missed slow. Do the Cubs sign Nico again after 2026? I would hope they extend him next year, but we'll see. 1-0 count, and they try to pick him off as soon as I move. Was that the Cubs game today? That's lit, dude. But it was crazy. The 1-0 from Hall. The pitch. PCA got a very bad jump on it. Does not matter, though. He's safe at second. Yeah, I use timing hitting on franchise now. First stolen base of the year for PCA. What the hell? I guess he hasn't really been getting on in this. The 1-2 to Kevin. Misses outside, 2-2. PCA taking third. Changeup misses outside, and we have a runner on third. PCA is not hitting to start the year, but he is being a factor on the bases today. Do you do these videos as episodes on YouTube? So yes, these are live streams on my main YouTube channel, Graceful Swan on YouTube. And then the episodes stay up. And the 3-2 to Kevin. And he rips it to right. And it gets down for a base hit. Kevin Alcantara is 2 for 2 after replacing Happ. 3-1. Logan and Brody. Appreciate the follows. DJ as well. What franchise should I do? Do a Reds franchise. It's got a new sub. Appreciate it, man. One down, runner on first. The 0-1 to Kelly. Oh, just missed it. What up, Joseph? I like timing because it nerfs me for franchise. So we have games like this that are close, you know? I thought about doing a White Sox one, and then I just went with realistic Cubs instead. Because I've been feeling pain like I do after that strikeout. Cousin, do something! And Alcantara just got picked off. All good. We got an insurance run. 3-1 going into the bottom of the 7th, I believe. And we're sticking with Aaron Savali. Oh, top of the 8th. I'm tripping. We're at Wrigley. Oh my God, that was terrifying. If Churio wasn't cold as ice right now, that's probably gone. All right, Caleb Durbin to the plate. One down, the pitch from Savali, ripped to right field. But Tucker is going to get there, and that's 2 down. And it's IKF. 2 down. Savali working through the Brewers pretty quick here. It's only pitch number 9. Sinker, and that is going to get down for a base hit. Tucker able to cut it off at least. Otherwise, I was going to the wall. I think the Cubs can win tomorrow. I'm nervous about it, though. Are we trusting him? I shouldn't. I shouldn't trust him, but we are. I shouldn't trust him, but we are. We're getting the bullpen moving. And Savali gets him out. Jammed him on a sinker. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. I am a Cubs fan, yes. Anthony. Appreciate the follow. All right, here we go. Jared Koenig in the game for the Brewers. God, Cousin almost got a hit, man. I haven't seen him get a hit yet. We don't know yet, champ, but I personally think it's probably going to be Boyd. One down here for Shaw. He's going to swing and a miss at a cutter. For the 9th inning, Collins, Terang, Yelich, we're going to Luke Little. I'm from near the city, Ryan. Nope. Wyatt, appreciate the foul. Here we go, baby. The 1-1. Oh, good change up. 1-2 count to Shaw. And Shaw rips one. Played on the backhand by IKF, and that's 2 down. That would never happen for Ignat. He doesn't pitch 9th innings. Made some spaghetti. Nice. I made my ground beef tacos. Michael Busch has a hit off a lefty. He is literally the offense today. 3 for 3 with 2 bombs and a hit off a lefty. And it's Nico. Nico goes up the middle, gloved by Koenig, and that is the inning. We go to the 9th with a 2-run lead. Let's go, Draco. I haven't seen a floppy in the chat in a minute. I love that. All right. Luke Little coming to shut it down as Keller and Palencia are both tired. It's also playing the matchups a little bit here. Collins, Terang, Yelich coming up.
And you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to
Facts, Demon Slayer. Facts. All right, here we go. And Luke Little, we have to trust. He's been good to start the year, though. Oh, God. Do we warm up Keller, even though he's not fully rested? I want to win this game. I want to win this game. Fuck Kittredge. Warm up Keller. Luke, lock in. I love that. I love that a lot. One down. I think the Brewers pitch Peralta.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0 to Yelich. Fastball in there at 97. Sweeper. And that has popped up to center. Does he test to third? He does not. 2 down. Can Luke Little get out of this? We're going to let him pitch to Contreras. The set. The pitch. Just outside. 1-0. Little sets. The 1-0 to Contreras. Also misses. 2-0 count. We just got to put it in the zone here. That was rip foul. That was terrifying. 2-1. The pitch. Fouled away again. 98 from Little. He's feeling it. And we're going to the splitter. 2-2. Low splitter. The pitch. Got him looking. And Luke Little shuts it down. Cubs win. Cubs win. We take a 2-0 series lead over the Brewers. But now we have to worry about Ian Happ, who did get hurt in the game with something to do with his oblique, it sounds like. Yes, I do, Demon Slayer. Winner is Caleb Ferguson. Luke Little gets his first save of the year. Michael Busch, 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. And Kevin Alcantara off the bench, 2 for 2 with an RBI. Big game for him as well. GG. Pay out the believers. Cubs win. Hell yeah, baby. What's up with Ian? Do I have to advance day? I do. What's up with Ian? Was he just hurt for the game? Yeah, I guess he's fine. Just had to be pulled from the game. Interesting. All right, guys. W episode. That was a banger. We're going to continue April in the next one, but we start out 10-5, tied with the Reds at the top of the division. If you guys enjoyed, I hope you did. Appreciate you guys. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to raid my football channel, and we're going to start the college football segment of the stream. All right, we're going to be playing some Texas Tech Dynasty. So stick around. I'll see you guys over there in a sec.